Vicky here with you, and today we're going to be making a card, at least one card. I don't know how long it's going to take me, so I'm going to do at least one, and it's going to be using the Inloveart dies. So I'm going to use the big hello one, and I'm going to use this one that has all the different triangle and things, and I'm going to be using the base here of this white base. It's just the right size for it. This is some paper that I get at the dollar store. It's a big pack of 25 sheets, I think, and it's 8 1/4 by 5 3/4, which is the perfect size for making cards. And I just think it's very useful. I can use it for all sorts of things, this white cardstock, and it makes for a very easy card base. As you can see, fold it into 2 pieces, and voila, you've got a card base. So now we're going to be embellishing this. So let's start off the timer. I know that it's not going to be all card making. There's going to be the taking apart the die and everything, but I figured I would take you along for the entire experience of making this card, and so that if you're interested in these dies, then you will know what you're in for. Because sometimes, like, you want to be able to see everything. And I don't think I need to remove the extra little things, so long as they're not sharp. I don't think they're gonna make a difference to my. I don't think they're gonna damage the paper because they're really underneath. So let's it's a little bit tricky because there's multi point of attach. I can't wait to see how it's going to turn out. Just have a feeling that it's going to really be fun. And I love the fact that it's all little pieces like this, because then you can really use your different scraps, which is always my goal in life, to use as much as possible my scraps. So let's run this through. First piece, and might as well use the hello in the black, because I would like to have it to have 2 layers. So I still haven't changed my machine, and I'm sorry if one of the cameras really shaking, because the camera is set up attached to the desk, whereas the overhead camera is not attached to the desk. Okay, so here we go. I think this is going to be so great. And you can see, like, it really cut through this easily. And as I say this, I'm stuck. I might not have pressed enough on the E here, but we should be okay anyway. Let me just use my scissors. I think I must have had, yeah, I didn't quite press hard enough, but the rest was all fine, so it's really more a question of me. As I said, my machine is getting old. I bought it used because I had broken my previous machine, and because I do use them quite a lot, and after a while, you know, as anything else, it gets because my first machine I got way before I even started my YouTube channel. So and I still had all the plates and everything, so I wanted to keep using it. And when I found this one, I was with my friend Annie, and it was really not expensive, so it served its purpose for a while, but now it's really time that I get another one. Okay, so there's my hello. And here's the frame. So obviously now I've got the black pieces, so I could do a white frame and then I would have like the reverse. I could use the black pieces in the center of it. Now this is going to go like this, and then I'm going to be putting some the other pieces in different colors. So I just want to see if the pieces will go through with the little sidekick, because that would take a lot less room on my desk. And I believe that they would, and so would the hello. So I think I'm going to go with the little sidekick for the making of it, the rest. I love using this little machine, honestly, because it just takes like so little space. And I guess I didn't start the timer. I thought I did. So anyway, good thing for you guys, because then you're gonna have more video content possibly. Okay, so then I've got all kinds of little scraps. If I could use the little pieces, do I want to use multiple of the same color? Maybe. I'm going to turn my plate. See how cool that is, because you really get to use up all these little pieces that otherwise you don't use. And of course, like, I'm really at the edge, so I don't know how good that will do, because I really pushed it to be like really at the edge of my piece. That was not the best of cuts, let's be honest. As I said, I didn't give it much of a chance. So let's try this again. But let's use it. Let's use this one instead. I mean, it's only scraps, so even if I mess up, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so here we go. Now let's be smart about this, and let's put this so that we can see kind of what the colors are going to be. So I believe that this must be something, whoops, something like that. So I'd like to be able to make sure that it looks good. So, whoops. No. Here we go. Something like that. I want the embossing to be showing properly, so did this. I got 2 of this. So let's say that, and then this here. Let's say I've got a big just going with the scraps I've got in my bin. So fun to assemble stuff like this. So, there we go. Here. And let's work. There we go. Like that. Okay, and then for the hello, oh, it's kind of sad that it doesn't fit in there. I've got a feeling it would with this one. There we go. Put this in there. Okay, then can see it came out way better. It was really me, the culprit before. This is the same die, so it's really more a question of how you cut it. I'm just gonna take a picture so that I can show you guys ahead. Little sneak peek. Love giving little sneak peeks on Instagram of what's coming. It's just fun. Okay, so now we've got all the little pieces and we've got the hello written in yellow and in black, which I think is going to really make it pop. And I intend on putting it on top here. Now, my question with this thing is, do I make it that the little triangle pop up or not? I'm not sure. I'm gonna first of all glue this piece down. I can't seem to be able to talk and put glue in a precise fashion at the same time, so sorry. And I managed to stain. How did I do that? I don't know. But I managed to stain the cardstock with the black. Okay, so now my question is, do I put this like that or do I raise them up? But then if I raise them up, it might make it more difficult to raise up the hello. So I think I might just glue them down as they are. That. Then and I could have put different colors. I just felt like this one I wanted to do all blue. A more simple background. But you could put pattern paper as well, obviously. Got a feeling that they're like reversed. This is supposed to go like this, and this one is supposed to go here. Yeah. Okay, so then I'm gonna put the hello. I'm gonna put the black, the yellow on top of the black. To remove this there's an extra little piece here. Okay. The glue will dry clear, so it doesn't really matter. And then I want to use stuff to raise it up. The good thing is with doubling up the die, gives me a bigger space to put this foam and not have it shown on the other side. And how cool to have used all those scraps. I don't know for you, but in my case, when I get to use so many scraps, I get very excited. Especially small ones, because, you know, like, I shouldn't even be keeping them, but I just don't like throwing paper that I figure maybe I could use. there. This one is too big. Actually shows, I don't like that. And how fun is that card? Right? Ah, I love it. And it's super easy to assemble. It's just the fiddly little bits because I want the hello to be raised. But if it wasn't for that, honestly, like it's super easy, and it got me to use up so many of my scraps. So many. Okay, so let's, I've got a feeling like I want to do another one, even though we're gonna run out of time. It's okay, it's gonna be a little bit longer video, which I'm sure you guys won't mind, especially since, you know, like there was the learning curve of this entire process. So let's make another one, and let's see. We have another piece of black that I could use for this. So where did I put the bottom piece? There we go. Okay, so got that done. I'm just gonna prepare it so that I can put it away after I finish making these videos. Okay, so put that here. I might use those black pieces as a background, making for something else. Might be fun, like art journaling type of background. Okay, so let's do that. Let's okay, so that's down, and then what I'm gonna do, just to make my life easier, because I've got a feeling I have the same issue as the last time, I will just run it again in this here. This way the pieces will just fall off much easier. Because it was at the end of the plate on the other plate, and that's why I was getting issues. Okay, so there's that. And then I have this little piece here, so I'll run them separate, because the last time, again, it didn't cut properly because it wasn't in the middle of the plate. And it's much easier when it runs properly. Okay, so here we've got one that's gonna be, let's see here, and then I get to use all the little pieces and I don't have to put those back into my stash. So this one goes there, and I'm just gonna glue them down as I go. Whoops. That, and then this one, let's do one of the big triangles. So that would be there. And it's going much faster for the second one. I'm happy to see. Okay, so then would this fit? I think it might, which would be cool. There. This one will be much more colorful. Okay, and then I was thinking of using this here one of the big triangles. And I still have some of those little blue pieces that have this on the back of them. So let's do this here. There we go. And then it's not the same yellow, so it would be fun, I think. Which one is this one? I believe, yeah, that's this one. So that would work. Is it that one or is it the other one? Might have been more like this one here. Well, we'll just reverse it out. So I don't want two yellows, one next to another. Oh, and I put it on the wrong side, of course. Okay, so put that there. And then let's use the orange would be good for the hello. big enough. So okay, so here's the hello, and we're just missing one little triangle. And what color do I want to put it? That's the question. Well, maybe this color, or I could put it green. I could put it with the green. Okay, so here we go. And I don't need the little plates anymore. And I don't need my new machine anymore, so put it away. Polka dot would have been pretty as well, but I didn't want to have too much design, especially since there was only in the, well, there could have been here as well, but anyway, that's not the way I did it. So this is that's how it's gonna go. Now let's just put both of these on top of one another. And I don't think I'm going to raise this one. I think I'm going to just keep it directly on the card, because I don't feel like fiddling like I did just before. And then I'll just put more glue on top here. Whoops. Oh, thank God, I thought it had fallen on the other side, which would not have been fun. And here we go. And we've got a second card. So I'm quite happy with how these turned out. I hope that it inspires you to go and check out the beautiful dies from In Love Art, and go and use the discount code that you will find in the description box below. And yeah, so that's it for now. Love you guys. Stay safe and see you soon. Bye.